So here's a quick run through of your client dashboard. Now, if you go to business settings in the coach settings, you'll be able to set up your own branded icon. So here I've set one up under my company name, Vital Edge. This is just a test account, so all information in here doesn't relate to any person and is fictitious. So I'll click in, and from here, this is a test person. So down the bottom, we've got today, train, nutrition, progress, messages, community. So go back to the beginning. Now, different things you can do, and some things will show on here, others will not, depending on how you set it up per client. So we've got start today's workout, daily habits, which I've already ticked off, but like I can change this one, just say 10,000 steps, and then we hit that button and it's changed. Now it's 10,000. Okay. So different things. Then we've got our today's calorie goal. We've got our update today's log. I've already logged these stuff in, but I'll show you how you can adjust them. And then more. So there's lessons. So this person has a nutrition lesson as well. We've got our average weight for the week, average steps, average calories, average protein. And then once you've reviewed their check-in, your update will appear here. Body composition, if you're doing that stuff, and their plan can be adjusted from here, but you could do that on the back end anyway. And message coach. So if we go through, and a lot of these down the bottom will take you to the same place. So if we go start today's workout, we're in train. So same thing, we can go to train and we're in there. Now you have the option to set this up on a calendar for your clients. So we've got it set there. You have it options to make it flexible or on certain days, or not have the calendar working. Okay. So this week I already done the full body one on a previous video I just recorded, but I stuffed it up. So we're going to do full body B. Now, a couple of ways this works. List or focus mode. If we do list mode, it's going to be all the exercises in here. If we do focus, it's just going to work through one exercise, all right, at a time. So, all this, and RPE, so whatever the RPE is, log set, and then you want to set 2, okay? List, we could just work through. So set 1, you can set it up. That was a warm-up one, hence the W. You can have as many warm-ups or work sets as you like. You can change the exercises. So the arrows here, you can change to a different exercise. Let's tick that one. Now, you can change it again, so we don't want that one. We can put equipment taken. Let's go. Carrying split squat. Okay, we put that one in. Now, I actually filled this out on a previous one. So we can use the last sessions ones, or we can adjust. So they only did 2 sets last time. Let's do the third set. 26 RP8. Okay, make sure they tick them off. You can also delete sets. So maybe I'll delete that one out. So we can change exercises, we can add sets, we can delete sets. So it's pretty helpful for your clients. They just need to work through on the list mode or the focus mode. There's also a timer if they need it, and that can come up across the screen as well, depending on how you set it. I'll tap that one. We're going to update that, and we'll do the next one. reps up here. Okay, and then because I had ticked that timer, now their rest timer is there. You can add seconds on, you can skip it. Yeah, but the whole session workout will also count up as well. So it will give them the total time that it took to do the whole workout. Plus, if you want to have the rest timers in there, you can do that. So let's go back to this mode. Sorry, that was the timer I touched. There we go, this mode. So let's say they're not feeling it and they're only doing a few exercises, and then they go down and they finish. They don't leave any notes. It will tell them they've have unfinished sets. Okay, so you can tap the exercise and finish it off, but also you'll get to see what they've done on the other side. But we're not going to do any more of that workout. We're going to save it and move on. This person's got personal bests, so strength personal bests, and they've got a volume personal best as well. Okay, now we've got log. We've got two things here. We've got today's calories and update today's log. So they'll both take you to similar places. So this one, I've already done this earlier today in a different video, but you can adjust the calories. So we can, if you have MyFitnessPal on a screenshot, you just go to update food tracking, select the file, and it will put it in. Or you can do manual entry. We can do one meal. So we'll say a breakfast, and we'll say, I don't know, just call it oats. Then we go, say protein, carbs, whatever, and it'll work out the calories from that. And then you'll log the food. Okay, so now we logged in this food. Okay, I'd already previously done a whole day. Okay, and every time you do it, a whole day will wipe out everything else. So we go back here, and I'm just going to go whole day. But the calories, I'll just go proteins. It's easier to work it out for you. And then save day total, and then that's your total. Another thing we can do, go to update log, which is this button or this button here, and we can change what we've done in here. 12,000 steps, 8. We can adjust these calories, and this will replace. So this is a quicker way if they just don't know the totals and don't want to like put all the meals in and stuff. We also have more here, so you're going to flick down, and then if you want to put sleep and water and stress, you can update log. So that's updated, and then we've got progress. So you got weekly check-in, so you put their day, kilos or pounds, and these can be changed. This is quite an easy, simple one for them to do, and then you could add in your photos or whatever from there, and then we'll hit submit. But obviously it's not going to work if you haven't entered anything in. 55. And what have we got? Yeah, that'll do. And then yeah, if you put your photos in, submit check-in. And I've already submitted the check-in, so this will replace the last one I submitted, so I'll just cancel that. Got messages. So you can, this is them, they'll be typing away, that's your message, and then that's their reply. Now, if you set up communities and use something like school, you've got this here. Now, this is a test one, so it's not been really set up for it, but that's an option you do have. So with the community, not everyone has to be a client. So if you want to use it as a lead magnet, you send people to sign into the community. They'll only get this community part. You can put courses in here. So yeah, whatever courses you want to put in here, you can do. And then you can get them in, and then from that community you can then bring them on as a client, so they can have a login just for community, and then when they become a client, that login will still work as a client as well. So that's something you can do. So that's a quick rundown, I think, of everything on here. We go back to progress. This is graphs and all that kind of stuff, body measurements, metric or imperial. You can add in skim folds as well if you want. So that's optional, and it's got notes in there. Only if taken with calipers by someone trained, etc., etc. You can put that stuff in there. And here's like a reading of the latest one. Estimated 1 RMs from their personal best, all that kind of stuff. Habit compliance, steps, whatever habits you choose. And obviously, as this is a test one, it's going to be all over the shop. So yeah, that's what that client dashboard will look like, but it will look a bit different depending on what you have selected for the clients. So I suggest you set yourself up as a client first and then work through it.